Let's do it. What's up? You ready to go?
Yeah.
So for this, yeah, do 3.5. Just cause let's say it's leaning a foot. Yeah. Let's just do 3.5.
All right, cool.
Yep.
All the way around.
Yeah. So I would maybe just mark it here and then go to the back and mark it there.
All right.
So yeah, pretty much just a foot behind what you got right now should be good.
All right.
No, just put it behind here.
Okay, cool.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Beautiful day. Sun came out. It's a little nippy out here, but what can you do? Next job here, as you guys can see, old retaining wall failed, so it's time to put in a new Versalock retaining wall. We're going with the Allegheny block. It'll go with the tan color of the brick on the home. Very good. So today's objective, pretty much a 2-day job. Pretty much, you know, small jobs, all jobs count, you know, but we're gonna get everything dug out and we can start laying. My dad's about to go get some materials. He just dropped off the T595. I got the other F650, so we'll get this dug out. I'll probably come back with a load of stone and we can get partying. Wall's in pretty bad shape. Just grab that little statue and then kind of move, just move that stuff out the way, you know? Yeah, just put it on the porch.
You can't just shove her in, bro. You gotta try and loosen her up. Alright, here we go.
You got her?
I'm about to.
Alright, let's see it.
You gotta be gentle with her, bro. That's all it is. All it is, baby.
Alright.
You gotta peel her back like a banana. Then once you shove her in, just pull her back.
Wait, clean off the head real quick. Pause.
Can't have no dirty dick, man. This is moving like this, right?
Yep, there she goes. All right, Pete.
Here we go.
Yep. So whenever you're using a breaker hammer, you don't want to activate the hydraulics. And by the hydraulics, I mean me pressing my trigger. This will activate the hydraulics. So you want to make sure you got pressure on whatever you plan to hit, and then you activate the hydraulics. I'm not sure why. I guess the mechanics of the hammer. Dan, the one who sold us our ball cap machinery and actually sold us this hammer, recommended us to use it this way, and ever since then we haven't had a problem with this hammer. So you could just take her off real quick, and then I could put the bucket on, and we can start loading up. All right. So now that we're done hammering, I'm gonna take off the shield. You never want to use the hammer without the shield. If so, use some glasses. But stuff starts flying very, very easy with that hammer. So I'll put this string down, and I guess that's kind of the good points about the Takahachis or the Kubotas. The doors swing up, but we love this thing. I found the gas line. Just see if you can find the water line anywhere.
Where's it at, the gas line?
The gas line's over there, and where the forks are at. Like the water line will be like, it'll be painted in blue. I'm not sure where it's at, but let's just make sure it's out the way. So I was starting in front of the property. Just look in the front of the property, see if you can find it. I'll just flip this around right now. That's how she'll be for the day. Until we get the rest figured out. I'm about to go dump, so just make sure the driveway is clean, the street's clean, and then let's keep working on that corner, all right? And then I'll be right back. Good old 7-3, baby. Don't want to pour it too fast. Don't want to get caught up. Nice. All right, we're all dug out. There was actually a concrete footer, probably around 6 inches going around the whole footer or the foundation of the retaining wall. But we got that out. We got it all loaded up. I'm about to go dump, and I got to go on a quick bed. So I'm going to hand the camera off to Peter. It would have been B, but he's not here right now. But I'm going to hand the camera off to Peter. Hopefully he can keep you guys entertained, but I'll see y'all in a little bit. Explain what you got going on, Mr. D.
Getting the base leveled out, ready for it to start laying this brick.
This is the first step. Well, the first step is the dig out, as you can see. And after you dig it out, this is one of the most important things that you need to get right. You don't rush it, you take your time. You do things once, you do it right, you move on to the next thing. So you know this is your base to make sure that your wall is perfectly level and nicely pitched. And as you can see here, that this driveway is sloping down this way and the street is sloping down this way. So this is the lowest point. So this is where we're starting from. So we'll probably have maybe 2 or 3 step ups over there and about the same 2 or 3 step ups over here. So yeah, like I was telling you, as you see, the street is sloping down this way and the driveway is sloping down this way. So this is the lowest point. So we're gonna put our drain somewhere in this direction so all the water can slope down. So this is where we start so that we can have one person working this way, another person working that way, so we can get knocking walls out in like 30 minutes.
All right, so I don't know what Peter recorded. I guess we'll see when we start editing, but this is the progress they made since I was gone. Looking real good. Peter's running this way. My old man's running up this way. He probably got maybe 1 or 2 step-ups on this side and the same with that side. So I'm probably about to jump in and help the guys out, but we're getting there. So Pete's working on his first step up. My dad got one more block to do to basically to get this radius. We're gonna have to do a cut. So we'll cut off around 2 inches in the back of this block, and then we'll be able to slide that over, and then we'll be able to run it over. And on these tight radiuses, we glue them and we use pins as well. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm getting it tamped, but like I said, we glue these radiuses and we put pins in. Just sort of like a double security blanket for us. Who brought y'all pizza? Damn, D, you gonna wait till I was gone to buy pizza?
I'm gonna have to make one more cut.
How much more? I'm supposed to know you come back.
Yeah, that's messed up.
No, it's not. You bought pizza when I'm there on time.
What's going on? Let me see that that top, that level.
No, we're running both ways.
I'm saying line them up like that way now, just put the glue that way?
Yeah, like we just have to put the glue on the corner.
This gonna be cool, Cody?
Just finish cutting the other side.
Yeah, but the bottom of the brick came off.
Should be good.
This one right here.
Yeah, we can.
If I ain't mess up on that little if I ain't had to restart this first 5 or 6, we'd have been done by now.
What'd you do wrong?
Whenever I first started my curve, like my radius kind of like, I had to fix it. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, so I had to, you know, like kind of level out the bricks all over again, like 6 of them. Yeah.
It's all right.
But learning lesson. That's cool.
Sure. All right, I'm gonna cut this drain in. You got that drain, Dad?
Can't wait to see who we get, man.
Don't hold your breath, man. Not bad. I'm all done laying this row. Let's check on Pete. You all right?
Yup. You all right?
All done. All right, cool. We can start stacking this up. So what I'm doing right now, yep. So what I'm doing here, I'm basically just grading the gravel just so everything's sloping. So we're sloping our perforated pipe down from this end all the way down in this drain, and I'm just using the gravel just to kind of create a bed that pipe will sit on. You want everything sloping properly, so that's pretty much all I'm doing. And roll it out this way.
So let me go this way or that?
Yeah, and then I can. You didn't get a T fitting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had it all.
So this is pretty much how we do our drainage for most retaining walls. They end up ending with a T or a 90. We have our black corrugated running this way. As he pours the gravel, and you'll see how kind of hold it maybe like 8 inches away from the block, just so we can get gravel evenly spaced out. But yeah, pretty simple. All right. So you really don't need the drainage behind the wall, honestly, because this kind of block naturally wicks water. As you guys can see, these kind of slots, water seeps through the block. So between having enough drainage rock behind your wall and the natural weeping design of this block, you really don't need it, but it's always good to have drainage behind your wall. So we're gonna have around 2.5 feet of 2B limestone, which is our drainage rock we like to use. We like to use a nice angular stone just because it likes to compact. That round riverstone gravel people use, whenever it just tends to roll, this locks into place and it compacts over time. So yeah, it's pretty much the drainage part of the step. Most important, I would say, a lot of guys might only do a couple inches of drainage or throw soil behind the wall, and you'll see it fall right over the next 2 years, you know. So this is pretty much the most important step of the wall. So we're pretty much almost there. It gets real repetitive, real tedious. All we're doing is pretty much just stacking everything up. We're gluing our bins, and we're putting pins in as well, just for extra security. And yeah, it's pretty much how the process of a retaining wall goes. Pretty simple, real repetitive. I don't want to bore you guys with the same clip, just kind of want to get the highlights in there. We're using our cold chute to get the gravel out, just to keep the job site clean as possible. We have to have we don't have to have much cleanup at the end of the day. So yeah, we're just getting this backfill, and we'll be able to keep stacking from there. Yo, just hold on, I'm about to raise up the bed so the gravel comes out easier. I'm gonna be doing a review on this truck pretty soon. I just wanted to get a nice amount of miles on it before we did a review. But overall, I really love this truck. I really do. We had some nice loads on her, and she handled her pretty good. I'm not sure how the new diesels are. We got an older F650, which is a diesel, and I feel like this has a little bit more power. Because it's newer. This has around 350 horsepower, where I think our 2000 has around 210. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting a review on this soon. This, and then our 2022 Bobcat E42, which you guys seen in a couple of videos, you'll be seeing as well. Yep. Allegheny's really popping, like I guys told you earlier, just how that tan or that beige goes with the beige or tan of the house. Perfect choice for this color home. But yeah, these Versalog walls really do give your home so much more curb appeal, so much more pop. Other than the pavers, you know, this is second best. Nice and easy, you know. We really love and enjoy doing these kind of walls, for sure. But yeah, everything's looking real good. We got maybe, I would say 4 or 5 more rows over here. We're pretty much done on this lower grade of the yard. Maybe just 4 or 5 more rows, and then we'll get everything capped up and we'll be headed out of here. Probably gonna have to go back to the shop and grab some more stone. Probably gonna have to make an order in for a little bit more. This wall is probably gonna eat up around, probably I would say maybe like 15 ton of stone is gonna go behind here. So this whole project, we probably took around 18 ton of stone, which the more drainage stone, the better. Absolutely. Oh, now you want to get up, man. Now you want to get up.
With DCB camera shot.
But we love the Versalog product. This is what I recommend to all of our customers. I'm not sure if his lamp is rushing it, and even a viewer commented on a video where sometimes these blocks will be like a 1/4 inch off. It's just ridiculous, you know. And we're down to our last pallet, and I'm never the one to rant, but we're down to our last pallet, and the color is totally off. As you guys can see, this is kind of like more of an orange color right here. So now we gotta waste time to go all the way back. But as you guys can see, like this color is totally off. So I gotta change up my plans. We gotta go run all the way to our vendor and grab another pallet. But this is just crazy. I'm not sure, is it the kind of different kind of cement, or they might have did something wrong. This kind of looks like the beige in the black walnut block they offer. And as you guys can see, it's just totally off. Like we cannot use it. And I checked the label. This is the Allegheny block. This is just ridiculous. And it happens kind of more often than you think. Peter's taking that one off, but these tans are totally off. We can't use it, you know. But I guess what can you do? They're pretty much the only manufacturer that makes the Versalog block in the area, other than 1 or 2 guys I know offers Oberfields. But we kind of like the colors Lampus offers compared to Oberfields. But now we're probably gonna have to waste an hour just so he can run back and go grab the block and this, that, and the third. But what can you do? Just one of those things, you know. And this is what I mean by the block is off. Like, this is crazy. Like you make sure your base is perfectly level, and then the blocks are just off. Like there's no way. So now we got to take extra time to grind this down. And it's crazy because probably like 5-6 years ago when we were doing these, we never had to worry about this. I'm not sure if it's just them trying to save a buck or them pushing the product out too fast, but this is crazy. You shouldn't have to worry about grinding blocks down and doing extra work just because a manufacturer wants to push out a product faster. It's crazy. It really is. Like, just look at this. It's really crazy. No, think down. Yeah, think about it. Like, just look at it from the front, and then look at every other block on the wall.
It ain't backing up far enough.
No, it's flipped the other way. Like, you see how?
Yeah, that's what.
How it's on the wrong side. Grab me some more glue.
So all the halves go upside down like that?
Nah, just think about it. Like
if it runs like that.
Like, you gotta think, like, it's kind of like a bevel look between each side. So then all I'm doing, You make sure that back one, like your 2 ends are on. You straighten it. Once it's straight, I kind of like to hit it down with the mallet. Is there a mallet?
There was one.
So whenever I glue something, I like to hit it down with the mallet. Now it almost creates a suction. And in any rocks that might be under it, it kind of settles the rocks, but it'll create like a suction for the glue.
Line up with that. No, like, so when you say I gotta pull this down.
Yeah, no.
I usually thought this always has to line up with this. That's not the case.
Yeah, well, you gotta think about it. Yeah, it always has to line up, but you gotta think about it. Once, let's say you cut this, and this is 1.5 inches. You gotta see where you're gonna be at this in 1.5 inches. So I would probably do something like this would be good.
Okay.
Yeah, like curves will be so much easier. There's like something called an IQ saw, but
What is that?
it's basically like a table saw for a block. It's basically like a table saw.
Okay. I'm cool off some table saws.
Yeah, had a bad experience with it. Some of you people may not know, but this is called a splitter. It has a couple different rows. I could have swore I just seen numbers, but basically I'm at 4 inches, so we'll be able to split the cap. This is, well, 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, and then 8 inches. So we use either 4 for caps and then 6 for our block. But this is kind of how we get our bevel finish. Or you get like a split finish. This is how you do it. Some guys might use a mallet and a chisel to get the same finish, but it's totally more efficient just to use a splitter. And hopefully you guys can hear me keep still cutting the cap. Hopefully you can hear me. And the one good thing about this splitter are the numbers. So I'm putting my split on this side, so I'll put it at 4 inches. Nah, let me think about this, because this is 16, I want a 12. Yeah, yep, so I'll put it at 4 inches here. You know, you're exactly at 16 without using the measuring tape. This is like a hydraulic pump. So I'll squeeze this down. And I'll start pumping it. And this is how we get our split finish. And over at my corners, I usually like to do 12, so we'll put a 12 here. And then now we're able to run this way and run down. And whenever you do your runs, we like to glue them first, just so you don't set your cap down, have to pick them up. Just one of the small things. We already work hard enough, so just one of those small things that just make the job a little bit easier. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for me. We had to make a quick modification to the wall. We took that side down, as you can see, that step down, and we took that sat down on homeowner request. But this is pretty much it for this video. Everything turned out real nice, real simple wall. We're just gonna do a nice top coat asphalt, get that compacted. We'll get some topsoil seeded mushroom manure behind the wall and get everything cleaned up and finished up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Wrapped up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one. A little loud, they're getting their ducts cleaned or whatever, but see you guys on the next one. Take care, stay blessed.